One and all present here. Respected Vice Principal Ma'am Kiran, my dear colleagues. So, as we all know, every year on the third Friday of May, we celebrate National Endangered Species Day. So, we live in a world which is full of animals, insects, plants and creatures that are approaching risk of extinction, or they are so close to extinction that their species need help immediately. When a species is defined as endangered, its numbers are unusually low, in the last few thousand and hundreds or even in tens. And when the last of the species is gone, they are gone for good. Now this day, it was created to keep us aware of how fragile the existence of some animals, plants and insects is. And most importantly, it reminds us to take the time to learn about why it's so important to protect endangered species from any further harm. Since time began, there have been endangered species. Perhaps one of the earliest and most learned about extinctions in history is that of the dinosaurs. However, an endangered species is one which is still in the world today but may not be much longer if the right steps are not taken. The International Union decides the status of endangered for the conservation of nature. According to the IUCN, at least 40% of animals, insects and plants are at risk of extinction across the world. Some ways of helping endangered species have included captive breeding, which sees endangered or rare species in captivity encouraged to breed to improve their numbers in the world. Now, reasons for endangerment are varied. This may be down to environmental changes, overhunting by predators, poaching, the changing or destruction of habits by humans, or natural disasters, to name a few. The first National Endangered Species Day was held in 2006, but there has been official recognition of the issue for far longer than that. Laws have been on the books for more than 40 years designed to protect these species. In some countries, for instance, rules forbid economic development if it puts a particular species at risk of extinction. Many stipulations also prevent people from developing areas that are of exceptional ecological significance, such as bird breeding grounds and diverse swampy lands. Every year, a new theme is announced for National Endangered Species Day. The theme revolves around spreading the message of environmental and wildlife conservation. National Endangered Species Day 2023 theme is celebrating the 50th anniversary of Endangered Species Act. At root level, National Endangered Species Day is designed to help people learn more about the environmental issues that the planet faces today. It is not about getting in people's faces or even activism. Instead, it is to come together to find creative and win-win ways to solve the environmental problems that we have and protect the natural world. After all, we must live in it. Endangered Species Day reminds us all that some of our favorite creatures are at risk of going extinct. According to the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species, there are now more than 16,000 species of fungi, algae, plants and animals that might disappear from our planet forever. Among them are iconic creatures such as the bald eagle, the alligator and grey wolf. The Encyclopedia Britannica suggests that around half of all species on the list are endangered, because of human activities. Issues such as global warming and abundance of invasive species, overfishing and overhunting are the driving forces behind the current crisis. There is a tremendous need for a worldwide conservation effort to prevent many of the species that we dearly cherish from being lost forever. The good news, though, is that there's a lot that we can do. There are always a number of wildlife conservation services taking part in National Endangered Species Day, often holding informational events for children and adults or activity days to help fund further conservation. If you are local to an event, make sure to learn about the world and wonderful creatures' efforts such as these are trying to save. You can also do small things like update your Facebook profile, cover photo with your favorite endangered species today. When people ask you why you made the change, you can tell them that you are celebrating National Endangered Species Day and a part of worldwide conservation efforts. But last but not the least, the bottom line is this: the more we take care of all the species of our planet, the better it will be. And that's what makes this particular day of the year so important. So with this, I conclude my speech. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.